Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Anime King. And today I'm going to be giving you part 18 of What If Naruto Returned Different After His Training Trip. Remember to get this one to 100 likes as usual, share this to all of your friends on your social media platform, and also go ahead and check out the new episode of What If Naruto had multiple people seal inside of him and enjoy. And over on Anime King 2, I posted a new episode of What If Naruto Was a Vampire. So go ahead and check out that and enjoy. And later on I'm going to be posting a new episode of What If Naruto Had the Unknown Sharingan. So stay in tune for that guys, and I hope you enjoy it as well. And remember, if you're new and this is the first time you hear my voice and you enjoy the videos on both Anime King and Anime King 2, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and become a part of the Anime King family. And thank you for all of your help and your support. And remember to comment down below and tell me if you're new. I'll be replying and talking back to all of you. So without further ado, let's get straight into this new episode. Start the intro.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails.
So, the last time we left off, Naruto came back to the village as the Konohamaru squad told him that they found out a way to cancel his genjutsu by using the summons. As Naruto decided to stay around since the funerals for all that had died were going to be held today. As Naruto went and visited Kurenai as she was happy to see him, but she then smacked him across the face as she told him to never leave her again, as she told him she knows what she truly wants now, and it's him, as he told her that she would be betraying her village and everyone else, as she says she doesn't care, she wants to go with him no matter what. Later that day it was time for the funeral, as the monk that was talking, he started to talk all kinds of nonsense, saying that Jiraiya deserved to die and all that, as he then started to chuckle. As Sasuke realized he was under some kind of genjutsu, it was from Naruto. As Naruto told him to wait and see what he has planned for them, as Tsunade rushed towards him but he exploded. The next day, Tsunade was in the hospital as Orochimaru, Sasuke and Sakura arrived, as the only way that Orochimaru thinks that Sasuke could keep up with Naruto seeing that he has rebellion now is for him to learn the High-Shin, seeing that Naruto has that ability where he can just teleport anywhere he wants, well except for inside of the village since he placed a seal all around the village. As Tsunade reinstates Sasuke as a genin as well. Later that day, Naruto said goodbye to Kurenai as he was leaving. As Naruto saw Hanabi as she was cursing, as she hated the stupid cat Toru that she has to keep finding. As Hinata made a personal request to not put her on any team, and she should just stay here at the village doing D-rank missions. As she also had the cage bird seal on her, as Naruto saw that Hinata became a real bitch after he left. As Naruto went and talked to Hanabi as he killed the cat as the cat was brain dead as it would die in a couple of days since he didn't want Hanabi to fail the mission. As Hinata and Gaara then walked past as the both of them were holding hands, as Naruto couldn't believe it, they were actually dating. So yeah guys, that was basically the last part we left off. You guys can switch across the place and check it up yourself. So let's start this new episode. We start this episode at the Hokage's office. Hyuga Hanabi said Shizune, as she was in the mission center, captured Toru the cat. As Shizune looked at the cat, it kind of looked weird. Damn, she's a medic, Hanabi thought. Toru, come to mommy, said the fat woman, as she held on the cat and squeezed him, and for the first time in history, the cat did not struggle. Something's definitely wrong, said Shizune. Oh, don't worry about it, the woman replied as she walked away. Saved by the bell, said Hanabi. Very well then, we're out of D-rank missions, but I was instructed to give you this B rank in this case. As Hanabi eyes went wide. My first single B rank mission, she thought. Here, Shizune handed her a scroll, not very difficult, just out of the village. You will go to the Fang country and deliver this message to the daimyo. It's important, but there should be no difficulties. You have half an hour to prepare. Dismiss, said Shizune, as she nodded and went off. Near the Ichiraku ramen stand, Oh, it didn't get destroyed, Naruto thought. Ramen stand, said Yamato. Well, yeah, those guys were the only ones who treated me like a human back then. Maybe I can enjoy a meal one more time. It's not like there's gonna be another one. So what's stopping you? Asked Yamato. As Naruto walked in, as two people were sitting in there, a ramen stand? Our first date and you bring me to a ramen stand? Troublesome woman, said a voice. What did you just say? The woman said. Give me a break, Temari, said Shikamaru. 20 minutes ago I found out that I have to go to some troublesome mountain for sage training. As that got Naruto's attention. Sage training? Alright, you're now a toad summoner, Temari said, making Naruto almost choke on his ramen. Now that's what I call fast, said Yamato. You killed Jiraiya this week and they already appointed this guy as the next summoner? That piece of trash is a summoner? Where does the world go? Okay, let's go, said Shikamaru. There's one more place I wish to show you. Well, I should go too, Naruto thought. I had enough of this village. He took out the money and placed it on the counter. He then stood up and went to the exit. Sir, said Amy, this is at least 3 times more than you should pay. Naruto smirked. Think of it as a bonus for good service. Amy Nichan, he said as he left. Dad, could it be? She asked her father. I don't know. I really don't know, said the old man. At Konoha Hospital. Harder than I thought, Sasuke said after his 20th try to use the Hyroshin. Damn, not good, Orochimaru commented as he observed the last Uchiha try to teleport to the spot next to him and fail. This is ridiculous, Sasuke said. I can't even teleport to the spot next to me, and Naruto can teleport all around the goddamn world. Please Sasuke, calm down, said Sakura. I don't think Naruto got it on the first try as well. By the way, Uchiha, what's that sword on your back? Asked Navi. This is rebellion, and I'm his new master. Master? Orochimaru asks. Yeah, well, this sword has a mind of its own. It's called a devil arm. Devil arm, said Orochimaru. Remember Naruto's sword, said Sasuke, as everyone nodded. It's the same. The door then opened as Kabuto was there. Tsunade-sama, Kazekage-sama is here to see you. Very well, said Tsunade. Enter and close the door, all 3 of you. Good day, Tsunade-sama, said Gaara. How are you feeling? Asked Hinata. Better, thank you. Now, as you already been informed, I'm calling for the 5-cage meeting. So I've heard, Gaara said. What do you wish to achieve with that? If you haven't realized it yet, there's a war coming up. First thing first, are you on our side? As Gaara nodded immediately. Of course. Excellent. Earlier today, I received letters from the Mizukage and the Raikage, saying that they agreed to our terms. My guess is that they're working together. So in fact, this meeting will serve 2 purposes. The declaration of war, and decide which side the Stone Village is on. They lost the last war to us, Orochimaru commented. Let's wait and see, said Tsunade. Shikamaru is leaving to Mount Miyaboku for sage training. When he returns, we start the act. I hope Naruto won't start sooner. A couple miles away from Konoha. The goddamn meeting is in 5 days and I can teleport there easily. What should I do in the meantime? Naruto said. How about what you always do? Said Yamato. Sound good, but for 5 days? Nah, I need adventure, Naruto said. Who knows? Walk around. Maybe you'll get yourself into one, Yamato said. As Naruto walked through Fire Country, still wearing that cloak over his usual clothes. As there was a crash. What in the hell was that? Naruto asked. Are you talking to me? Asked Yamato. Whatever, let's check, he said, as he disappeared in a flash of black, about 200 miles ahead. Now that's interesting, Naruto said, as he discovered what was the commotion about. Isn't that the girl with the cat from before? Said Yamato. Yes, that's her, said Naruto as he watched Hanabi fought against 6 armed thugs. Although they were armed poorly, they were all at least twice her size, and the numbers were on their side as well. Give up now, and maybe we won't hurt you too much, said one of the thugs. In your dreams, losers, Hanabi said. Well, let's see how she fears, Naruto said. Take that, Hanabi said, as she buried her palm into one of the fat thug's stomach, as he cried out in pain and fell on the ground. Ha, I like her style, said Naruto, as he watched her kick them and beat them down. But then one of the remaining thugs threw a rope at her leg and bound them together as she fell over. Not so tough now, huh? He said as he knocked her out with a club. Pick her up, she will make a fine slave. As Naruto pouted, what a disappointment. But then his face lit up. Hey, this is our adventure, Yamato. You're kidding, right? Yamato said. Wrong, let's move, said Naruto. Damn, those fools are slow, Naruto said as he sat under a tree. Oh, there they are. Don't overplay it, said Yamato. Now what do we have here? A thug with Hanabi on his shoulder asked. Oh, mighty warriors. Please don't kill me, I will do everything you say, said Naruto. Ha, you make even me believe, said Yamato. Well, well, another thug said. Looks like we have a smart one here. Should we take him as well? Yes, and let him carry her, the first one said as he threw Hanabi at Naruto. Move, he said. And the award go to? Well, what do you know, Uzumaki Naruto, Naruto thought. At the bandits' camp. Finally, one of the thugs said. As Naruto glared at him, that bastard, that was my line. So what are we going to do about these two? Another one asked, pointing at Naruto and the still unconscious Hanabi. You, the bandit with the eye patch said, as he pointed at the fat one. Throw them with the others. Okay, come with me now, he said to Naruto. At the prison cell. Hanabi slowly regained her consciousness. What? Where am I? She asked. Take a guess, said a voice, as she quickly turned around to see the cloaked man from before. Hey, you're from before. Yeah, said Naruto. And you're Hinata's sister. Wasabi, right? As she rolled her eyes, it's Hanabi. Is this a prison? Bravo, you guessed it, said Naruto. As Hanabi looked around again, they were not alone, at least 10 people sat there. What's gonna happen to us? She asked, as Naruto chuckled. Well, they said something about selling us into slavery. As Hanabi smiled slightly. Slavery, huh? There's nothing new for me there. What is she talking about? Asked Yamato. I think I know, said Naruto. Hey, are you a member of the branch family? Hanabi was taken back by the question, but then, what the hell? She thought. Yes, I am. Do you hate it? Naruto asked. What? She said. I asked if you hate the fact that you're a branch family member. Yes, I do. It's all because of that bitch. She stole everything from me. Hinata? Yes, Hanabi said. Oh, don't give me that. Your life is not over yet, said Naruto. Say, if I could let us out of here, would you be able to get us out of this camp? He asked. What, me? She asked. You are a shinobi, right? But back then, you killed that cat by just... Don't let it get into your head. It was just a cat. They are armed, and I am no warrior. This would be entirely up to you. You're a hopeless liar, said Yamato. I know, said Naruto. Alright, I'll do it. As Naruto grin widened as he licked his lip. Orochimaru, cough, cough, said Yamato. How will you let us out though? Asked Hanabi. Didn't I tell you? They call me Mr. Fix-It, Naruto said, as he pointed 2 fingers at the cell door. Lock, causing it to melt. What the? A man in the cell said. Quick, let's get out of here. Go, Hanabi, go, said Naruto as she ran out of the cell, as Naruto stopped right at the cell doors, as all of the prisoners looked at him. You're just gonna mess with my plan, he said as he raised his hand. Hyene, as flames consumed them all inside. Useless trash, he thought. Outside. So, what are you going to do? Naruto asked Hanabi as they hid in the shadows. It was already after dark. They're having some celebration, it seems. Maybe it will be possible for us to leave without anyone noticing. That won't be fun, Naruto thought. No, those guys are kidnapping people to sell them into slavery. Maybe you should eliminate them. Hanabi's eyes widened. What? Kill them? She said. As Naruto looked at her. You are a ninja, right? You do know what ninja do. Yes, she said. Have you never killed anyone before? He asked. No, I haven't. Think about it this way. If you don't stop them, they would ruin more life. As Hanabi hesitated, but she thought about it. Yeah, you're right. I'm not doing this for myself. And I am saving you as well, she said. As Naruto raised her eyebrow. Saving me? She's a good one, he thought. Stay here, she said. As she disappeared into the shadows, a huge grin appeared on Naruto's face. Now that's more like it, he said. Hey, let's find out what they're celebrating about, said Yamato. Why not, said Naruto, as he cast a powerful genjutsu over himself. Meanwhile, in the middle of the camp, what's with those guys, Naruto thought to himself. They're happy, like they just won a war. I don't know about war, maybe some lottery or something, said Yamato. Oh wait, someone is on the stage, said Naruto. Must be the leader. Today, the leader said, we celebrate my victory over the Hidden Leaf Village. Naruto raised an eyebrow. Did I miss something? Maybe while we walked, those guys came in and looted the place. Yeah, right. And I'm the first Hokage, said Naruto. You look pretty well for such an old guy. What's your secret, said Yamato. Regular oral, said Naruto. Meanwhile, the leader continued. I, Uzumaki Naruto, the Dark Flash, attack Konoha with this very sword as he raised a katana over his head. And I slayed the Sannin, the Toad Sage Jiraiya, as all of them cheered. What the hell? Naruto thought. Another one, said Yamato. What's wrong with those people? Didn't they put a picture of me in that book? Probably not, said Yamato. Hey, look there, said Yamato. As Naruto turned his head as he saw Hanabi taking out some of the opponents. She's good, quick indeed. She killed him from a strike to the heart. You're right, she does have potential, said Yamato. And then there was a loud crash. Damn it, Hanabi cursed. Or maybe not, said Yamato. Now what do we have here? The leader asked. Hey, that's the girl we captured, said one of the thugs. Yeah, it seemed like she managed to escape, another added, and even kill someone. As the leader shook his head as the bandits surrounded Hanabi. We can't have that, can we? Kill her. I wonder if she'll freak out, Naruto said. But Hanabi started to laugh. Seems like this will be my last battle, she said, as she took a fighting stance. Then I'll just have to make sure you remember this for the rest of your life. As she quickly dashed forward and slammed her hand into a bandit's heart. As Naruto just done, drink a cola. Interesting. How long do you think she will last? Hard to tell, said Yamato. There are around 50 pieces of trash here. I say about 20 minutes or something like that. This girl amused me to no end, said Naruto. Meanwhile, Hanabi managed to kill her 6 guys with her palm thrust. You are like cockroaches, she shouted as she ended another life. What the hell is wrong with you people? She's alone. Kill her already, said the leader. 11, 12, Hanabi said as she struck down 12 of them. You know, I'm starting to like her as well, said Yamato. As Naruto said nothing as he just watched. Damn it, Hanabi cursed as one of them cut her leg open. I'm at my limit. Well, I'm going down the bank, she thought, as she somehow got back on her feet. Rotation, she said, as Naruto watched in awe as her technique killed 5 more bandits. Damn, this is it for me, she thought, as she fell to her knees. I hope he managed to escape, she said, smiling sadly, as she watched one of the bandits approach her with his sword drawn. That's it, kill her, said the leader. Now hold it there, said Naruto. Who the hell are you? The leader asked. I wonder, should I use my usual introduction speech? Nah, said Naruto. Me? I'm actually a big fan of yours, Uzumaki Naruto, said Naruto. Really? Said the leader. Yeah, I always admire your skills, your guts, and your diameter of your balls. But can I ask you one question? What do you, the great Dark Flash, think art is? Art has no meaning, only money does, said the leader. Oh, but that's not the correct answer. Huh? The leader said confused. How is that possible? You see, the real Uzumaki knows perfectly well that art is a blast. As Naruto threw a fireball at his imposter. Now, bam, Naruto said, as the fireball exploded upon contact. Boss, boss, many of the bandits said as they rushed over. Wrong, said Naruto as he pulled his sword. Let me show you who's the real Uzumaki Naruto. As Hanabi watched in horror, as Naruto sliced and diced, tearing through people like they were nothing. As he was laughing as his voice sounded demonic. Oh my god, Hanabi said, missing the fact that she was completely covered in blood right now. Now, I feel more relaxed, said Naruto, as Yamato vanished in a black flash, as all of the bandits were dead. As Naruto then turned and looked at Hanabi. "Oh, Uzumaki, Naruto," she said, stuttering. "The one and only," said Naruto. As Hanabi gulped, as she managed to got to her feet. "In the name of the Hokage, you're under arrest. Surrender now and you won't be harmed," she said while trembling. As Naruto burst out in laughter. "You have guts, I give you that. But about your offer, I'll pass." Hanabi sighed as she lunged at Naruto, but he vanished in a black flash. "What's the matter? I'm right here," he said, as he then teleported to her left. "No, here," he said, as he was now at her right. "No, here, behind you," as he was teleporting all over. Hanabi then smiled sadly, as she closed her eyes and fell back on her knees. "Please, just do it fast. I beg you, quick and painless." "Well, that was unexpected," said Yamato. Naruto said nothing, as he just walked in front of her and looked at her. "Why are you giving up?" he asked. As Hanabi chuckled sadly. "I saw your fight against the village. I know I have no chance." As Naruto chuckled, "Very good," he said, as she looked at him confused. "What is?" she asked. "A good warrior knows when to give up," he said as he extended his arm to her. "Are you going to sit here all night?" "Aren't you going to kill me?" she asked. "If I wanted to kill you, I would have done that a long time ago." As she grabbed his hand, but she then collapsed back on her knees. "Looks like I can't walk," she said. "Alright, we can stay here for the night." As she looked down. "What's with the sad look?" "What?" "I'm just gonna go back and be a slave," she said. "Oh, about that," he said, as he reached down and removed her headband and placed his 2 fingers on her forehead. As she gulped, remembering what happened to the cat. "Don't worry," he said, as his hands glowed blue. She then felt a shiver went down her spine. As she turned, as she looked into the water beside her. The mark! The seal was gone! How is that possible? Maybe it's because I'm Uzumaki Naruto, he said, that smirk. As Hanabi looked at him. "Hey, what's with that look?" he asked. The next morning, back at Konoha training ground. "Damn!" Sasuke cursed as he was on his knees. "Why is this jutsu so hard? I cannot beat Naruto without it," he thought. "You most likely won't be able to do it even with it," said Rebellion. "What? But you said..." "I said I hope. And I never said anything about beating him. I said stop him." "Isn't it the same thing?" Sasuke asked. "No, sometimes you don't have to kill your opponent to defeat him. Sometimes you don't even have to fight him, and I only hope that is the case." "It won't," said Sasuke as he grit his teeth. "What?" said Rebellion. "I said it won't. I will not back down from him," said Sasuke. "Then you will lose everything," said Rebellion. "I saw him fight before, and he never, even when he was at this village and he transformed into that demon form, he never went all out. He was still holding back a lot." "Stop talking crap," Sasuke yelled. He fought against the village at full as Rebellion burst out in laughter, interrupting Sasuke. If he had went all out, he would have crushed this village and everyone inside and laughed while doing it. "You sound like you know him pretty well," said Sasuke. "He carried me for quite some time," said Rebellion. "And even though I was never able to hear his thoughts, I still witnessed his actions. And for the first time in history, I became worried for every world fate from seeing this boy. He's going to be a dangerous problem soon. Well, he already is. But if we keep on this path, I don't think anyone is going to be able to stop him." Sasuke was startled a little. "Why?" he said. "He has a will of an overlord, but his demon powers is no match for his human trickiness. But what is the most terrifying thing is that he is extremely unpredictable. I will show you an example. What would you do if you have an army of enemies in front of you and a deep hole in the ground behind you?" Rebellion asked. "I attack the enemies, of course," said Sasuke. "I expected that kind of answer from you, but would you like to hear what Naruto's answer would have been?" "Why not? Let's hear it." "He would have convinced that army to jump into the hole willingly." "Yeah, sure," Sasuke said. "It's not a joke, boy." "Alright, how about another question?" said Rebellion. "Alright," said Sasuke. "There is 2 creatures with same strength. They battle each other who will win. The one with the most luck, said Sasuke. No, each of them lose, Rebellion said. What? Said Sasuke. Because when they are matched, there is always someone stronger or smarter waiting in the shadows. So you're trying to say stopping Naruto will be impossible. Not impossible. I will still find a way. I believe you will, said Rebellion. What? But you just... What I did was just give you some facts. Now it's your turn to change them, said Rebellion. As Sasuke smirked, thanks, he said. At Konoha, Council Chamber. As you probably know already, the damage to our village is 74%. The damage to our forces is 16%, Tsunade stated. Of course I'm counting only shinobi population. Our spirit is yet to be broken. But still, we lost many good soldiers. Ibiki, Guy, Jiraiya. What do you think of the situation? Asked Koharu. It's no secret that a war is on the horizon, said Tsunade, making many of them gasp. And I believe the only chance of us winning is to get the Stoned Village on our side. That is despicable, someone screamed. They still have a grudge against us for winning the last war. You really think so, said Tsunade. Then let me tell you this. If Uzumaki and Naruto return again, we're all as good as dead, she said, as there was silence in the room. That is what I thought, she said. Now, I must inform you, I'm leaving for the 5K meeting. I'm allowed to take 3 bodyguards, so Orochimaru, Kakashi Hatake, and Sasuke are coming with me. In the meantime, she said as she looked at Danzo, you're in charge. Prepare this village for war as much as possible. I believe you can handle that well, she said. As you command, Hokage-sama, said Danzo with a smirk. Meanwhile, with Naruto and Hanabi, where are we going? You're following me? She said. Yeah, I still have 4 days to kill and have nothing to do. Well, I have to deliver this letter to Fang Country Daimyo. B rank, Naruto asked. Yeah, said Hanabi. Then why are you alone? He asked. I was never appointed on a team because of that bitch. Naruto nodded. After almost a day in our company, he knew who the bitch was. Fang Country, you say, not too far. But what the hell is wrong with this town? Looks like a festival or something, Hanabi said. Suddenly, hey, as they turn around to see a man with 3 cups on a table. Can you guess where the ball is? If you do, I'll give you 100 Ryu. Naruto grinned. Alright, I'll play with you, he said, as he walked across. Great, don't strain your eyes, trying to keep up with me. Meanwhile, Hanabi activated her Byakugan. What the? There's no ball there at all. He took it in his hand, she thought. As Naruto's smirk widened as he went for the left one. Wait, don't do it. But Naruto already lifted up the cup and the ball was there. The dealer, eyes widened as well. What the hell? I guess I owe you 100 Ryu, said the dealer. As Naruto turned over the middle cup as the ball was there as well. As he turned over the last cup and the ball was there as well. Please, I don't know who you are. Just take the money and go, said the dealer. Nice doing business with you, Naruto said as he walked away. How did you do that? Asked Hanabi. Oh, come on, I can destroy the entire town in one move. This thing is nothing to me. Can I ask you something? Asked Hanabi. Sure, go ahead. Are we enemies? I won't attack you. But if you stay with Konoha, sooner or later I will attack it again. And you will have no choice but to fight back. So, do I have a choice now? She asked. Of course, he said. Can I think about it? I see no harm in this, he said. But for now, how about we use Naruto's transport? Naruto's transport, she said. Naruto placed his hand on her shoulder and the both of them disappeared in a flash of black. Wow, that was fast. As they were at the Fang country. Yeah, I'm like that, said Naruto. I know, she said. As Naruto's eyes widened, hey, I didn't mean that way. As she giggled, yeah, I know that too. Halt! State your business, said one of the gatekeepers. I am Hanabi Hyuga, and I have a message from the 5th Hokage of Konoha. And this is, as she turned and pointed at Naruto. Who are you talking about? The gatekeeper asked. As Naruto went in front of the man's face and said, you can't see me. As Hanabi realized that he had on some kind of cloaking jutsu or something. Oh, no one, she said. Can I enter? Yes, you may proceed, the guard said, as he stepped out of the way. Couldn't you just teleport us behind the walls? Hanabi asked. Never been here before. Just saw it from the outside, Naruto said. "Please, outsiders," said a woman as she ran up to them. "Please join our noble revolution." "What?" said Hanabi. "Our lord. Make every citizen join the military or the army. He sever all connection from the outside world. We are running low on food and money, but he doesn't seem to care." As Hanabi looked at Naruto, "What should we do?" As a smile came on Naruto's face. Back at Konoha training grounds. "Now, look carefully," said Rebellion. "This move is called Stinger. Try it out." "Well, here it goes," Sasuke said, as he dashed towards the training post. "Stinger. Not bad, but your distance and speed are low. Don't worry, it will come with training." "Sasuke," said a voice. As Sasuke turned, "Sakura, what is it?" "I don't know, but the Hokage wants us in our office. Quickly." As Sasuke nodded, "Alright, let's go." But guys, I'm be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, I already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn that bell notification to stay posted. Remember to share to all of your friends on your social media platform. And also, stay in tune for the new episode of What If Naruto Had the Unknown Sharingan that I'm going to be posting on Anime King 2. And also go ahead and check out the new episode of What If Naruto Was a Vampire that I posted as well. And I also post a new episode on this channel of What If Naruto Had multiple people sealed inside of him. So go ahead and check out that as well, guys. And remember, if you're new and this is the first time you're hearing my voice and you enjoy the videos on both Anime King and Anime King 2, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and become a part of the Anime King family. And thank you all for your help and your support. And remember to go ahead and comment down below and tell me if you're new. I'll be replying and talking back to all of you. So without further ado, I'm out for now. See you guys over on Anime King 2. Peace.